Hello, I'm Simon Mason and I'm delighted to welcome you to the first goal show for the England Hockey Men's Premier Division for this new 2020-2021 season. First to Wimbledon for their match against Beeston. Wimbledon finished third last season and took the lead in the 14th minute through Rory Patterson. England and GB captain Adam Dixon levelled things up 5 minutes later with a well-taken penalty corner flick. After half-time, Sam Apula put the visitors ahead in the 41st minute before Ian Sloane reacted quickest to tuck home the rebound. In the 64th minute, Patterson probably thought he'd won the game for Wimbledon when he scored his second of the game. But Chris Proctor scored 2 minutes later to mean the score ended with a draw of 3-3. Holcombe finished one place and 11 points behind Old Georgians last year, so this would be a good test to see where both sides started the campaign. Holcombe's top scorer from last year, Nick Banderak, opened the scoring in the 5th minute and then doubled the lead with another straight strike in the 16th. A penalty stroke was awarded for a foul on James Tyndall as he was in the act of shooting early in the second half, and no surprise, Ashley Jackson stepped up to score high to the keeper's right. Sam Ward then smashed in the rebound to level up the scores. It was all headed for a draw until the final play of the game, with Banderak stepping up to claim an opening day hat-trick. The University of Exeter hosted Hamstead and Westminster next. Sam French put the visitors ahead early on before Charlie Taylor smashed in the loose ball to level the scores. The visitors then scored 4 goals in 11 minutes. First Hewell Jones in the 21st minute, with Matt Guys-Brown then scoring from a penalty corner. James Oates made the advantage 4-1 for Hamstead shortly after. Then Guys-Brown got his second of the game to finish the scoring in the first half. But the home side came back strongly after the break, with Duncan Scott converting from the penalty spot, and then Max Sydenham getting on the score sheet in the 56th minute. The final score ended the University of Exeter 3, Hamstead and Westminster 5. Last season's league winners Surbiton entertained Brooklands Manchester University. In the opening minute, Ben Boone put the home side on their way, with Arjun Drayton Chana and Luke Taylor also getting early goals. Taylor got his second of the game just before the quarter-time break to make it an ominous 4-0 to Surbiton. Peter Flanagan scored a penalty corner flick for the visitors in what was the only other goal in the first half. Taylor then got his third, fourth and fifth goals of the game before Rob Farrington scored with a minute remaining to make the final score 8-1 to Surbiton. The final match of the weekend saw newly promoted Oxford face the short trip to East Grinstead. Luke Emmett put the home side ahead in the 4th minute. Louis Gittins then scored a well-taken penalty corner deflection to double the lead in the 3rd quarter. Timothy Guys-Brown gave the visitors hope in the 63rd minute, but there was to be no further scoring, and East Grinstead ended up by winning 2-1. The early table has a familiar feel to it, with Surbiton and Hamstead and Westminster sitting at the top of the table ahead of Holcombe and East Grinstead.